Okay folks, I'm out here in the bush. It's starting to rain a little bit, but as you can see there's no formed roads as such or anything like that, but I've just got a 33 down here. As you can see by my screen, I've just popped it up. It looks to be a penny. I'll just give it a quick clean. Alright, so King George VI. See if I can get it clean on my pants leg. Oh, look at that, nice and muddy. And it looks like a 1952 Roo penny. Alright, see how much longer we can go before this rain knocks us out. Alright folks, let's keep going, eh? Okay folks, so I've relocated out of the bush, and I'm right alongside this concrete path as you can see here. And I've got a nice 35, and you can see I've turned out what appears to be a threepence, correction, a sixpence. I'm going to say it's 50%er for two reasons. One, it's got Queen Elizabeth on it, and second, it's green. You've seen enough of these come out of the ground to know they, if they're 925, they generally come out beautiful. Alright, so that's a, looks to be a 1958 sixpence. Alright, haven't got long left. The rain's starting to come down a bit heavier and it's starting to get dark. Let's keep going, eh? Alright folks, just wipe the bag for you. You see I've got a 32 there, right at the base. I don't think you can see it, this giant big old tree. And I've just popped out what appears to be a penny. Give it a bit of a rub. Yeah, that's well toasted, eh? I'd probably... No, there we go, Commonwealth of Australia. So she's an oldie, she's been in the ground a long time. And I can see a 1920... Wait. See if the pant leg rub helps it. 1924. I want to say 1924 Commonwealth of Australia penny. Alright, it's getting cold, it's getting late, and it's raining still. Probably not long left here. Alright, I'm going to go for a little bit longer, folks. Alright, folks, still going. Sort of giving the traffic a bit of time to clear. That's jumping around all over the place. There's a bit of electrical interference from this lamp pole just here. We've come down out of the bush, got a bit dark, and the trees were actually holding the rain and dropping it on me even after it finished raining out here. So I found a nice deep 37, and I think I've pulled a penny here. I have, and it's a Roo penny, 1952. Down nice and deep, and because there's beautiful sandy soil here, it's gorgeously preserved. Beautiful coin. Alright, let's keep going. Okay folks, I'm still out. The rain has backed off a bit. I've got a 38, really shallow. I initially thought, yeah, I'll just get it out. It's liable to be a 1 or 2 cent piece. But you can see it's not particularly deep. And in the bottom of the hole, we've got ourselves a penny. Let's have a look at that. It's a 1952 Skippy penny. And it's in nice nick too. Excellent. Alright, let's keep going. Alright folks, got a 35, down about medium depth, and you can see just in the plug over there, I haven't got to that yet, what appears to be a little silver coin. Let's get in there and get that out, eh? Okay, I can tell you by looking at it that it's a threepence. I'll just give it a quick rub, folks. Okay, and it is a... Oh, it's really hard under headlamp with these, folks. Give me 1 second. I want to say 1922. Whoops. You can probably see that better than me anyway. Excellent. First silver of the night. Let's keep going. Alright folks, another 33. I've actually given this one a bit of a clean on the face because I wasn't entirely sure. It wasn't real deep. And it was smaller than what I expect a threepence to be. As best as I can see there, it's got a crown in 1950 something and it says 10 cent. As you can see, the back is still covered in gunge. I'm going to give it a little bit of a clean. Maybe it's Dutch or something like that. I'll have to do some research when I get home, but it appears to be silver, just judging by how clean it is and how clean it came up when I rubbed it on my pants. It does say 10 cent, I'm pretty sure, but I'm interested to find out what that is. It's not a king that I'm or a ruler I'm used to seeing, but maybe just looking at the crown, I think it's Dutch. But I'll let you know in the roundup. All right, let's keep going. All right, folks, another 38, and this one has come out of the hole, and it's quite crusty, as you can see. I'm going to try and. The beauty of these, they look crusty, but when you give them a bit of a polish with the hand, you can see that they come up just beautiful underneath. So I'm going to say this is probably a Skippy penny. Bit of a rub on the pants. And there you go there, 1952 Skippy. Alright, moving on. Alright, 37's the next one. Another really quite crusted up one. We'll give it it's about half penny in size. And it is a half penny. And it looks like a 1945 or 48, or maybe even 46. Hedged my bets there. Skippy halfpenny. Sweet. Alright folks, 34. I'm going to actually pick you up and go around the other side of the hole. Because if you look down inside there, you can actually see in the sidewall what appears to be a silver coin. Let's get in there and just pop that ever so gently. I'll reach in there and get that out if I can. Yep. It's another threepence. It's another old threepence. You can tell because it's got the Australian coat of arms on it. And from a date perspective, it's a 1920s. And that's, I'm going to say 1924 threepence. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep going. Alrighty folks, bit of a wrap up from last night's hunt. It was interesting to say the least. Bit of rain, so I was working in the bush because I figured the trees had helped me a bit, and then unbeknownst to me the rain had stopped and the trees were still dripping, so I went back out into the park and did some out there. You saw pretty much, well, a fair amount of what came out. We'll start with the pre-decimal coins. We got one Commonwealth of Australia and really bad nick, 1924 I'm pretty sure, and then every single one of these pennies is 1952, as you can see, and I'm not sure you can with the light, but every single one of them is 1952. I've never had that before. I know a lot of pennies were minted in 1952, but to have every single penny, I find, with the exception of one being 1952, is pretty freaky. We've got one half penny, 1946 half, in the silvers, and there's one there that's not silver. You saw me pull this coin out, and you can actually see that it's a little bit smaller than a threepence, and that's what threw me originally. I did make the call on the ground at the time that I thought it was Dutch, and you can see the word Netherlands on one side, and Juliana, who's the queen at the time. It's 1959, and I called it silver. It's actually not. Did a little bit of research. It's actually nickel, not Cupro nickel, straight nickel. So it's a nickel 10-cent piece from the Netherlands. What it's doing in a park in Australia, I have no idea. We got one sixpence, 1958. I've given these a bit of a clean just so you can see them, guys. They really have no real value other than their silver content, so I've got no problem cleaning them. 1958, 50% silver sixpence, 2 threepences. I'll move one out of the shadow for you so you got a better view. So we've got a 1925 threepence and a 1924 threepence, both 925 silver, and they're in really nice nick. Other bits and pieces we found, 1 and 2 cent pieces. These are the scourge of every metal detectorist in Australia, worth nothing apart from their copper value, which is close to nothing. And some spending money, so 3 50-cent pieces and a 20-cent piece. A few bits and pieces up here, the stuff I like to call coin frag. So when coins have been through the lawnmower, they end up like this. And this little badge, I'll move it out into the sun so you get a better view. It took me a little while, and I suppose that my American viewers will have a better idea of what this is than I did originally. But it's a little tiny Chrysler Plymouth badge. Looking at it, I think it was part of a key ring or something at one stage. It's got a screw back on it. It might have been a tiny badge, but I doubt it. And that was pretty much it, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a bit disjointed, a bit stop-start, and I threatened to go home several times because I was just cold and wet and over it, but it turned out pretty good in the end. Alright, have a good day, and I'll see you next time, guys.